Today I'm in the Blue Mountains of Sydney, Australia. I'm just outside Katoomba. We're at Narrow Neck Fire Trail. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Daryl. Welcome to the channel. That's right, we're out today on the Narrow Neck Fire Trail. It's just outside Katoomba in the Blue Mountains. I've never been here before. Took me a bit to find it because there's a landslide on the road that leads to this parking area, I think. So I've had to come down a whole heap of stairs, but I've had a look, and on the way back I can get out of the place because someone's made a diversion around the landslide, which is really good. But this is a shared mountain bike and hiking trail. And if you've got a four-wheel drive and you complain about access to national parks, you need to get yourself a mountain bike of some description, because they're opening up more and more of these trails to people like me. This e-bike is absolutely perfect for this type of thing. There was a massive climb I've come up just before I've got to this parking area and the lock gate, and this thing made short work of it. I'd probably have to walk up if I didn't have an e-bike. So anyway, gorgeous place. It looks as though we run along the cliff. We'll just have a quick squiz at the information board. Now we're here and this track goes all the way. And the information with regards to mountain biking here says Narrow Neck Fire Trail, a challenging ride, 20 kilometres return, medium difficulty, suitable for novice and experienced cyclists. The track chases the high plateau of Narrow Neck Peninsula to Clear Hill, with views over Lake Burragarang to the south. As it's a shared route, bikes give way to walkers, reduced downhill speed for personal and environmental safety, no bikes permitted on other walking trails. But as you can see at the moment, the views are for miles and miles and absolutely spectacular. And on the other side, it's just as spectacular. And from what I can see, it's only going to get better. So let's get back on the bike and get into it. There are more than a few hills on this ride, so the e-bike's absolutely perfect. It is an absolutely gorgeous day though. And after all the fires of a few years ago, it's really nice to see the bushland coming back the way it is. And by the looks of it, we go down into the valley, and that's the track over there that climbs back out of the valley. Now, while some may complain that this is just another fire trail with some really steep and really loose bits, the views, oh my God, they're absolutely beautiful. And to have access to this in a national park on a bike, you've got to thank your lucky stars in today's world. So we're at the end of the track, and apparently everything we see out there is wilderness area. And the view is absolutely spectacular. And it's a long drop. Over in the distance is Lake Burragarang. That's part of Sydney's water supply, but the vista cannot be beaten. Now this has been a 13.5k trip in, so you know, by the time I get back to the car it'll be 28, 29k's return. It's been an awesome trip in. It's just fire trail, so you know, the guys that want gnarly park stuff, it's not for you. The views are awesome. If you know, you've got an e-bike or something, or a mountain bike, and you're quite happy to push it up the hills, because I have passed a few guys on analogue bikes, they're pushing them up the hill on the way back. The hills are fairly steep, the hills are fairly soft, and they've got a lot of largish rocks on them, so you do have to keep your wits about you. But I've also passed a couple of people on e-bikes and they look like they were having a great day. If I'm in boost and I'm in too low a gear, I do need to be careful because I can spin the back wheel just pedalling up hills. So you do have to keep your wits about you a little bit, but fairly easy ride on an e-bike. A lot harder on an analogue bike, but you know, for me this is what e-bikes are for. They're not just for park, they're exploring places like this where I'd probably never go on a 28k hike, but I can get access to this on my mountain bike and come in and see wilderness areas like this. I feel so blessed to have this an hour away from where I live. It is so awesome, and I didn't even know this place existed till I started to go hunting for it, and I'm sure there's other places like this around the place, so we'll hunt down some more and we'll do some more of this stuff. I'll now make my way back to the car, and then there's a brewery in Katoomba that has award-winning beers. Might get one of those on the way home. Let's go. Well guys, I'm here at Mountain Culture. I've got a cold beer. Happy man. It's been an awesome day, an awesome ride. That's it for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.